Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. It appeared yesterday that the state legislature was ready to take action on a handful of its biggest financial problems, most notably the $83 billion pension deficit. But that hit a snag late in the final spring session last night and yet again kicked the issues down the line. For more on the collapse of the proposed reforms, I'm joined via Skype by Crain senior reporter Paul Marion. Paul, close but no cigar, it appears here. How close was the General Assembly to pulling the trigger on a plan to reduce the pension deficit, and where did the snag come into play?
Well, it went into yesterday as sort of a jump ball after Republicans objected to a big part of the plan that Speaker Madigan had put forth, namely the cost shifting of pensions to school systems. That led to the governor asking the Speaker to pull that part of the bill, which he agreed to do, but then he turned over the sponsorship of the bill to Tom Cross, the Republican leader, and it sort of went downhill from there.
Yeah, this appears to be such a complex puzzle to put together. Are there new ideas or solutions on the table, or are we dealing with a lot of the same rhetoric that has stalled this?
Well, I think we're going to see that play out in the next few weeks. The governor said he wants to continue this effort into a summer session. Of course, the problem is that now that May 31st has passed, anything will take a supermajority, a much bigger margin of votes to get anything passed. So it's going to be very difficult.
Right. So what's next, Paul? How soon might we see something matriculate on the pension front when the General Assembly is back in session?
I don't have a crystal ball. I think this could go into a veto session. I wouldn't be surprised, but you sort of have to look into the hearts and minds of the individual legislators. There could be something could happen this summer that would trigger a decision. The rating agencies could lower the state's credit rating by more than a notch, putting it into very low territory, which of course increases the state's borrowing costs, and nobody wants to see that.
All right, well, if there's one thing that's clear, this thing will not fix itself, right?
No, this is one thing that time won't cure. Things have to be changed at the legislative level and ultimately at the judicial level, because this does raise constitutional questions. So the big disappointment from yesterday is that this just remains stalled. We don't get to put it into the courts and see, if this kind of approach would work. It's a very, very difficult problem.
All right, Paul. Thanks for your insight.
All right. Thanks, Danny.